Rechter rug.
Yo, let's see you tomorrow. Lean back, huh? Wallah.
Maybe. Hey.
Wil je nog iets meer?
So the mosque is not named after the founding father. And all the tickets, we do the registration, and then we go.